Yeah, my people, it's your boy Frigate TV. Today, we're here to give you what we do best. Mr. Prof. The addicts. I think our viewers they know you because we've been having some programs together. Today we want to talk about. I want to ask Prof. about the BRICS. The BRICS countries. Prof, what do you think
Well,
about the BRICS?
the BRICS country, I want to understand that it is a nascent body that is about to be, to be initiated or
Yeah,
set up. Though I believe there are people who have started it already.
yeah,
Then there are so many others who want to join.
yeah,
The BRICS it's a fine move. You ask me, it's a nice move because we really need to have a body that will sort of bring all all developing nations together.
mm-hmm.
Are you getting it? So that these people can now speak with one voice,
Yeah,
okay, and they can now together face their economic and political situations together.
yeah.
So it's a very good thing if you ask me. So I love the fact that they are trying to form such a thing,
Okay.
which is beneficial to us. Yeah.
So, how do you think it will favor Africa more? Because I think China is on that
Mm.
block,
Mm.
India, Russia, Brazil, and name them. Even Saudi Arabia has applied to and all that. So, how do you think it will bring economical prosperity to Africa? Because Africa is our catchment
Yeah,
area.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
what do
good.
you think?
Yes, because at least for the first time, Africa will be having a voice. Because the BRICS, if when formed and when consolidated, it will
Mm,
give Africans, it will give Africa as a continent a voice in the global,
market.
global market or global setting,
Mm-hmm.
so that at least Africa can now have something to fall back on,
Mm.
something they can
To
now
avert some,
leverage on
yeah.
to to avoid some of the things they face out there by the time
Mm.
they come into the the world space, because you know that Africa has been marginalized. Most of the world bodies out there, they are not, they claim to be, global, but
Mm.
most times we find out they are serving the interests of one or two countries out there.
Yeah.
Okay, and some of these countries, Africa is not part of it. You get so,
And
but with BRICS now, Africa will have a body that
a
they have
voice.
voice in the
And
global
don't you
market.
think this BRICS will affect the G5 countries more? It will affect their economy. Don't you see it
That
that
is why
way?
we need to bring it together, because we are not part of the G5.
Yes.
So, and we need to have our own body.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong, belonging to a body. Are you getting
Yes.
it? And you belong to a society, to anything you want to belong to, based on the benefits you envisage that could come,
Yeah.
that could come to you from that body.
Body.
So I believe the BRICS will help Africans to, if not for nothing,
Mm.
to fight for our economic
Economic
independence. Are you
independence.
getting it? Because at least for the first time now, we can now decide, we can now say, this is how we want to be treated out there.
Mm.
Okay, when we come together in the global in the
Mm.
global world, we will now say, this is how we want to be treated. This is what we want for
Yeah.
ourselves. This is
Don't
the conditions we want to
Yeah,
exist in
but
our
don't you
areas.
think this thing will boost Russia's influence in Africa and China, and at the same time, this BRICS formation will affect the relationship between Africa, these countries that are members of the BRICS, against the West, being America and its
Well,
solid
I
friends.
wouldn't want to look at it, that
Mm.
way. I believe it will bring a kind of a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it will balance of, some of these bodies that we have that
Mm-hmm.
claim to be, to be standing for the rest of us, but in reality they are not
They are not
standing for
standing.
us. They are standing for a particular, part of the world.
Yeah.
So the BRICS is only coming to balance of things. Are you getting it? It
Okay.
won't affect relationship. Instead, it will better it. Are you getting it?
Okay.
Because it will now give us a voice. We
Yeah,
cannot
there
speak.
will be
Yeah, that will be
fair
fair
hearing.
hearing now. Everybody will
Yeah,
now be part
everybody
of
will.
what is
Yeah.
happening. And
Now,
that's what we want. We want a
that now,
balanced world. Are
now,
you getting
don't
it?
you see that this, if BRICS is being constituted duly, and this financial proposal they are making for the yen and other currencies they want to fall to,
Mm,
the way they want to base it on their currency on
mm,
natural resources,
mm.
don't you think it will crash the American dollar?
Uh,
It will
well,
cause inflation. You don't see it that way?
maybe to an extent, but I don't think it will cost much, much disorganization, because already
Mm.
the America system is already established. The
Mm.
European system is already established. So what we are looking for with the BRICS is
But
that we want to have a say.
don't
We
you
want to come into, we want to
yeah
have, we want to be a part
but
of
don't you
what is
think
happening.
just like you said, they've been established. Don't you think most of their establishment, why you feel they are financially flourishing,
Mm.
is because of the dollar influence in the world
Mm.
that makes me and you see it that way, and other members of this BRICS country.
Mm.
That is the more reason why they are trying to fight against that autonomy.
Yeah.
You don't see it from that angle?
Of course, what is there is this: we want to break the monopoly
Yeah,
of the dollar.
good.
Are you getting it? And that's every need that should be broken because we want.
Yeah,
If we claim to be a democratic world, then we should do this democratically.
but with
The
this,
dollar should not be the only means of the only should not be the what they call it should not be the only a means of exchange. Should not be the only global means of exchange. There should be other alternative. Are you getting it?
yeah,
We can have the yen, we can have the rupee, we can have any other such currency. After all, there are currencies in the Middle East that are stronger than the dollar, isn't it? We can adapt any of these currencies so that the dollar will not have a competitor.
I think the yen is going to go for that.
Beautiful.
But let me ask you this question. Um, at this point, you don't see, you think this BRICS formation will, at least apart from giving Africa the voice,
Mm.
will it restore our integrity as a people? Because Africa has no integrity because the West sees us as puppets that comes to always beg or borrow money from them. Even the IMF will always say such, that they always, it's like they are just trying to help us. While we are the owners of these resources, they take, go back, come back to, always act as if they are giving us something in return. So what will you say? Because if you listen to Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, he always pointed at a place whereby we need to, when during the COVID period, when he said that they even met these people to support Africa, give us COVID vaccines, they refused. And when Africa chose to even manufacture theirs, the big pharmaceutical companies kicked against it. So what do you think will
Well,
help us?
that thing I just told you, okay? The world is not democratic. Are you getting
Yeah.
it? So most of the institutions that they set up out there that they want us to believe is for us, is to have help and assist us.
Yeah.
Those institutions are working for few persons.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? They're not working for all of us.
Yeah.
So the thing there is that by the time the BRICS comes on board, there will be alternative.
Good.
So that it will balance off the
All
affairs.
right. In summary, in summary, just tell our viewers, are you strongly support of the BRICS currency, the Africa growing like every other country in the West? Give us
I am
some.
even apart from the BRICS, I've always been an advocate of Africa having one
Pan-African.
currency. Are you getting? I'm a Pan-Africanist. Are you getting me? So now that it's coming this way, because it's no longer just Africa, I guess this is why it will work.
Yeah.
Because we're not bringing people from the Middle East, from other continents to join in this BRICS, formation. So that will also make it stronger. You get me? To make it work. Okay, it make it produce the needed results. So I like the idea of this BRICS one currency push. It will help to balance off this, like I told you. It will bring some level of democracy in the things we do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Viewers, you've heard from Prof. You've heard from what he has said, and we are so happy we met Prof today, and we'll have more programs to bring to you from Prof too. Prof, what will you have to say to the viewers?
Viewers, keep listening to us, and please don't forget to like and share everything you hear from us. We are here to educate all of us for ourselves.
All right.
Thank you. And God
so
bless.
This is coming from Philippines. Remain blessed. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.